It's Boston and Montreal tonight. The rivalry is back. Both teams tied for the Atlantic Division lead, so it's going to be a really big game. So I got that. I got all my usual stuff, and the Hangout starts now. All right, so Boston, Montreal, always a great night for that. Boston or Toronto, both teams get up for each other, and it should be a good game tonight, especially since, they're battling for the first place in the division. All right, so I got some stuff on that. I got the stats for the both teams, and I've got the guess the score contest, guess the score of the game, and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick one guy from each team for that. Be the first one in the chat with that combo, and you'd win $15 off your purchase at the merch store. All right, my guess tonight is 4-3. I originally had it 3-2. I have a feeling it's going to be a little higher scoring. So I got it 4-3. First goals coming from either Morgan Geeky from Boston or Mike Matheson from Montreal. Let us know, or let me know anyway, in the chat who you think is going to be. And we are, I got lost there for a second. All right, I'll get into what I've got here. Then first I'm going to show you this, though. So Alex Newhook, he fractured his ankle. That's what he did when he slammed into the boards. Versus Dallas. He is out 4 months. 4 months. He had surgery, I guess, yesterday here in Montreal. And Caden Gooley expected back on the 28th, which is going to be just like 2 weeks, not even. About 2 weeks from now. And now news is that he had surgery to repair a partially torn adductor muscle, and he'll miss 8 to 10 weeks. So 8 to 10 weeks for Gooley, 4 months for Newhook. As far as for the defense, to talk about what happens when Gooley comes back, whatever, we don't have to worry about that for a while. So not great news, but it is what it is. This is the 765th game between Montreal and Boston. So on the news of the Alex Newhook being out so long, I'm sorry, I'm on a different screen because I'm watching on TV, and there's a lot I'm going to explain in a minute. Jared Davidson gets called up to replace Newhook. He has 11 points in 13 Rocket games. That's 9 goals, 2 assists for 11 points. He's a hard-nosed, gritty goal scorer, 6 feet, 186 pounds. He's 23. Tonight's his NHL debut. He is tied for the AHL lead in goals, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022, and he will wear number 49. Harvey Pinard's was the last guy to wear that, but he's going to wear number 49. Tonight, Monty versus Swayman. Monty versus Swayman. Give you their stats in a minute. Both teams have such similar stats. You're going to see very similar stats. They're practically the same team. And last thing, besides the fact that you can see the merch that is available, you can get your mug, hat, shirts, all at the merch store down there. But I just got this yesterday, and I'm pretty happy with this. So it's my phone cover. So these are available depending on your phone. I can make one depending on your phone. It's available. This one is a Samsung S21. But I just got this yesterday. I'm pretty proud of that, to have that on my phone cover. Thought I'd show it to you guys. Like I said, all that available at the store. That's all I got right there. I've got standings. So this is the Atlantic standings, the top 3 teams in each division, and the 2 wild cards, Montreal, Ottawa, Boston, tied in points in the standings for the Atlantic. Metropolitan has Jersey, who just lost Jack Hughes for 2 months with a finger injury. Carolina and Pittsburgh also there, 1, 2, 3. New York and the Flyers are the 2 wild cards right now. That's how the standings are. Refs tonight are Kendrick Nicholson And again, Francois Saint Laurent. Woohoo! Francois Saint Laurent. Are we happy? Last 10, looking at the wrong screen there for a sec. Last 10 Bruins are 8-2-0. They lost their last game to Ottawa, but you see they had a 7-game winning streak there. Montreal 5-3-2, lost their last 2 to the LA Kings and Dallas, but they have lost 4 of their last 5 games, with Utah being the only win there. Players to watch over the last 5 games. For points, Pasternak for Boston, 7 points. Dobson, 4 points. Goals, Pasternak, 4 goals. Kirby Dach, 4 goals. Assists, Morgan Geekie, 4 assists. And Noah Dobson, 4 assists. One thing you notice, Montreal losing 4 of the last 5. Who's missing from these players to watch? Anybody from line 1. So obviously they've been not producing what, like normal. And it's one of the reasons for the slump. Line 1 needs to produce. Simple. All right, team stats. Now, I'll get to it. So you'll see how really close these two teams are stats-wise. Power play percentage, 25.8 for Boston, 24.5 for Montreal. PK, 80.3% for Boston, 79.3% for Montreal. Face-off percentage, 52.6 for Boston, 51 for Montreal. Goals for per game, it's now it depends where you look, because I've seen both of these, but I'm gonna believe that they're not both identical. So 3.42 goals for per game for Boston, 3.41 for Montreal. If it's not 3.42, it's 3.37. Goals against per game, 3.37 for Boston, 3.47 for Montreal. And if that is wrong, it's 3.41. So in other words, goals for and goals against per game, it might be they're identical, or they're these numbers I'm showing you here. It depends where you look. So that's crazy. Anyway, goaltending tonight, Jeremy Swayman, 7-4-0, 308 goals against, 900 save percentage. And he's going to face Sam Montembeault, 4-4-1, 361 goals against, 857 save percentage. Hopefully those numbers get better. Lines for Boston, Kuznu didn't that guy with the Murat there, that's his name, Murat. I can't say it. You know what? When I had him in something, a poem about the draft or some shit like that, and I had no trouble saying his name. Now I can't say his name. So it's Murat, that guy, centering Geekie and Pasternak. Zaka in between Steves, and there's 2 of them. That's why they're called Steves. And Arvidsson, Minton and Jeannot and Kostelik, and Kireli and Viel and Asimont. Pairings, Zadorov and McAvoy, Lindholm and Peak, Lowry and Aspero or Asperot, depending on where, I don't know. Never heard of him before. And Swayman and Net. And Montreal's lines are such: Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Kapanen, Demidov, and Doc. Doc will be playing the wing, not center, depending on where you saw it. It's not. He's playing the wing. And I underline these guys because I think they're playing in different spots. Evans centering Bolduc and Anderson. Veleno centering Davidson and Gallagher. Pairings are Matheson, Dobson, Struble, Hudson, Jackeye, Carrier, Monty starting. And there it says scratched with a fractured ankle. He's scratched. So he's a healthy scratch, it says, is Alex Newhook. Somebody got that wrong. Imagine being a healthy scratch with a fractured ankle. And that's it. I'll just go do this here. November promotion at the store. Get free shipping with every purchase of $150 or more. Use the code FREESHIPNOVEMBER. That's free ship November. And you just go to that link or the QR code right there in the corner. That'll take you right there as well. Let's see who's here and what you guys are saying. See if I can get to it all before they drop the puck. Okay, not as easy as I thought. It might be, but it's a little smaller over there, so I'm going to have to really lean in. But it's better because this is a screen closer to my TV, so it'd be easier for me to see all the thing and see the game and everything. All right, Paul says, I'll just put these up here. 4-2 Boston, Geekie first goal or Slav. Guru says 5-2 Boston. He's giving the refs. I gave that. He didn't. Wait a sec. Oh, I get it now. Guru. First goal scorer. Funny. That is actually funny. I just thought, what are you giving the refs for? And now I get what you're doing. BL says 4-3 Habs, and he's going to go with Gilles Lupien and Rick Middleton. Hopefully both are still alive to get the goals. And Paul Duffy says Geeky first. And I got you. Don't worry. Lawyer says Habs got to bounce back tonight. Yeah, I mean, they need a win tonight. I mean, I don't care if it's overtime, but we need a win. Phil says another shutout. Of course, 5-0 Gallagher. Maybe you're jinxing it for them, calling shutouts early like that. Gallagher getting all 5 goals. BL says, they're not playing. They might not even still be with us. He'll take Pasternak and Davidson. Davidson goal. That's actually, I like that one with Davidson. You never know. A lot of times that guy making his debut gets that first goal. How protective is it, says Lucas. Needing a new one. Mine is a year old and pretty dinged up from work now. Oh, you're talking about this? Okay, it's a clear case. Do I have my old one? This is my old one that was on it because it was given to me, this phone. I would say just as protective. A little bit different material, a little bit, but I mean, it's just as protective. Fit perfectly. I was just worried about that. Fit perfectly. And yeah, so if you do want one, you just have to give me your phone, what your phone is. I'll look and see if I got it. And then I'll make one up for you and send you a link. So just do that. Send it to my email. Email's in the description of the video, of all my videos. So yeah, I'm really proud of this. I like this. I never really cared about a phone cover. Never really cared, but when it's got your own logo on it, it's a little different. All right, let's keep going. Late night. Matt must be hosting tonight. Nope, Matt just got his studio back. So at some point in the next week, Matt should make an appearance, but he only just got it back today, so and it's Saturday, so whatever. It's only 4 months since he's been around, but hey, right? I'm not complaining. Why would I complain? Do I ever complain about anything? Come on, you people know me. Phil says maybe old man Rick is sick. I am. Baby's bringing in all the good germs from everywhere. But yeah, welcome to parenthood, dude. I am not really sick. I'm not. I mean, not really. I know of. Maybe I'm sick and I don't know it. David, 5-2 Habs, Hudson, Pasta. Looking forward to this game. Yes, so am I. And I hope it's not one of those disappointing ones. Sufka, 4-1 Bruins. Pasternak or Geeky. But that's both from the same team, and it kind of offsets one from each team, dude. So you can pick one of those guys and give a Habs player too. Or you can just give a Boston player, but just one. Totally up to you. BL says Rick is on the phone advising Hughes on a possible trade for a 2C. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. Do they only need a 2C now? We'll find out. Struggled with Kuznetsov. That's it, Kuznetsov. Yeah, I don't know why. First time I saw it, I had no trouble with it. Got it right. Never seen the name before. And now it's like a year later, and I can't say the kid's name. Playing first-line center for Boston, so they must see something in him that I didn't know about. I'm not saying he's not capable because I don't know much about him, but they got a lot of confidence in him. Considering how the team is doing, must be working. This I know for sure, says BL. He has a good reason for being late. Who's late? The center depth is weak. Depends on, listen, you could say that in a rookie 2C, He's been playing well. So you know, but you're right. It's not what it should be. I will agree. I won't argue that. Hey there, Joe from the future. We're underway, and everybody's dropping their gloves. Nope. Struble and Zadorov. Struble and Zadorov. What's going on with that? Straight off the bat. Hey, he's got him by the throat. Is he allowed? Ooh, Struble got him good a couple of times, but Zadorov is way bigger. What the effing hell caused this with 4 seconds in? He pulled his helmet on. Now he's punching him in the back of the head. Refs, you're not going to get in there and the helmet's off? Zadorov's way bigger. Good job, Stroobs. Good job, Stroobs. I'm going to skip to the bottom, everybody. Sorry about if I missed it. If there's anything important, just re-put it. Just type it in again. Oh, Guru, I meant to ask. You didn't get. I checked on yours. Yours was a little behind mine in shipping. I noticed yesterday. I wasn't expecting it. It cleared customs yesterday morning. I went out, came home. It was there. Like I didn't expect it till Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, really weird how that happened. But anyway, here we go. You hope the Leafs keep losing. I think they might. Anyways, good job by Stroops there. I mean, Zadorov, you can see, is way bigger. Stroops only, I think, 6 feet. And Zadorov is probably 6'4". We get a feel for this game. First shot, first save. That's been a while since we got the first shot and first save. Oh, I should say this because I'm looking at a weird screen. It's also throwing me off. StreamYard now allows to broadcast in landscape and portrait at the same time to different sites and broadcasting to YouTube right now only, but in both. So there's 2 different streams for that. If you're going to be watching on your phone, you might want to go and see the other stream for that. It's in portrait. So you might want to try that out. Right now, it's just throwing me off completely that what's there. And I got to take this off. So if you're wondering why I look confused at times, that's why. Also because I'm not very intelligent. And that, we're almost a minute in. Going to be interesting to see how Montreal responds to losing Newhook. How did he not score there? Whoa. Did he? Did Pasternak? He didn't score. How did Pasternak not score right there? How? He had Monty beat wide open net, and he didn't. Where did it go? Okay. Wow, right through the crease. And that's Pasternak. You would have thought there's no way he misses that. All right. I'm happy he missed it. Caulfield takes a hooking. Caulfield, you're making like $7.8 million. What do you got a hook for, man? I don't understand it. They do have a good power play, 25.8% coming in here, as they just showed now on the screen. And Montreal's PK, good as well, 79 point something, so just under 80%. That's a good PK, so let's see. Good power. Both it's going to be both when both teams, I can't get the words out. They both have good power plays and good PKs, so we'll see what happens with that. So far, so good here for Montreal. 50 seconds into the power play. Boston has only 1 shot so far. Montreal has none. We're 2 minutes in. There's no score. Good block there. I think it was Matheson with the block. Suzuki, one-on-one, all up. Well, they took a shot, hit the side of the net, I think. 20 seconds left on the power play. So far, so good for Montreal, doing a good job. Cleared down. That's going to be killing that power play off. Special teams are all their stats are very close. Hey, Andre, good to see you out there. Yeah, I gotta remember where the chat is. I'm sorry. It might be a little weird tonight. Am I gonna watch the Grey Cup tomorrow? Why would I do that? I've got Habnormals to do. I have the Flyer podcast. We have a meeting in the morning. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I don't know. And I would never do that anyway. I don't think last Grey Cup I watched, I think I was a kid. All right, now it's Jacky and Jeannot. Jacky said, yeah, let's see. Oh, somehow he caught Jacky. That's 2 in a row for Jacky. He fell down. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in that. That ain't going to help Montreal get any momentum, that's for sure. When you're a big guy, just... It's like, like when you got to tell a girl, like that never happened to me before. Right? And that's what that was. It was a premature ejaculation. I don't know what happened there. That was very disappointing anyway. He didn't get dropped. Did he hit him to drop him? I don't think so. Kind of knocked his helmet off, but I didn't think that was a big hit. Maybe I saw it wrong. Hey, Charles. How's it going, Charles? How's the Bahamas, man? Thank you for dropping by, dude. I hope that's not an omen for the game there, that Jacky fight. Davidson with a good look right there. That was a good look at the side there. I mean, he didn't score, but still. Good showing on his first shift. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's 2 fights for him. Disappointed in what he's doing out there, Jacky. I mean, he's not gonna be at the top of his game for every fight. That's how it is. A beautiful night in the Bahamas, 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice. Cosmic says worried about Wi-Fi. I'm not worried. I think it's more, I'm disappointed. I think he's really concentrating on his actual game, playing on the ice. Maybe that's affecting that. I don't know. It's only 2 fights. It's not anything to, in my opinion, to get crazy worried about. I wonder if Davidson's going to help. He's set up. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. You bring this kid in. You give him Veleno and Gallagher. Now, nothing against Gallagher, but they're the 2 most struggling Habs. But maybe this kid, I mean, he looked good on that first shift. Maybe he lifts them up a little bit. Penalty to Boston, looks like. Montreal going on the power play. I don't know what the call is, but there is a penalty to Boston. Oh, high sticking on Doc. Lindholm going off. Boom. They're calling it holding the stick. He hit him in the fucking face. Sorry for the swearing. With his stick. They called it holding the stick. So if he was holding the stick and he hit, shouldn't it be two penalties then? Christ's sake, what the hell? Get it right. That's a good one. I like that. Charles says, to log into Success, you need a password called I Never Give Up. That's actually a pretty good one. That's what these guys need to keep saying. Never give up. That's when they play their best. And they they in general don't give up on anything. You're pucking the puck. Maybe that's what Jeannot did there. I didn't think Jeannot punched him and knocked him down. I thought he lost his footing or something. I'd have to see it again. Cosmic, did you see the holding the stick? Because like the high stick, I saw definitely. If that was a holding the stick call, it should have been a double call. Because there's no doubt there was a high stick. Well, it's Francois Saint Laurent, so what do you expect? That's all I can say. Anyway, so far 12:58 to go in the first. Shots are 4-2 for Boston. 49 seconds left on the power play for Montreal. No score. And it is time for me to hide. I'm here, though. Don't have to worry. So I didn't see who on the draw, but Montreal's got control of the puck. Moving it around. Dobson up to, I don't know who that is. I can't tell from here. That Doc? And to is that Caulfield? No, it was Galley. Oh, it's, what unit is out there? They lose the puck. And with 14 seconds, Boston clears it. Should pretty much do it for the power play, but maybe one more rush. Nope. They're holding on to the puck. That's going to kill a power play off. And he loses it. They come back. Blockered into the corner by Monty. Picked up by Evans. No, not really. Oh, it was dangerous. Right in the slot. I don't know who shot it. Monty made the save, though. And we're going to get some. Oh, there's lots of shit going on tonight. Everybody's going after everybody. I have no idea what happened there. Let's see how we come out of this. We're going to show the fight. Show us what happened. What are you showing the two fights and then going to convert? Jesus Christ. Sportsnet sucks. All right, let me just get back to where you guys were. In hockey, if you don't have any goals, you don't have any goals, you can't win. In life, if you don't have any goals, you can't win. Very true. That's kind of true. Mostly true, I'm going to say. But probably, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. The holding the stick occurred before the high stick. Does that take away the high stick, though? Does it? Who's who? Maybe because he doesn't want to get tossed every game, and he doesn't want to get tossed as soon as he looks at somebody the wrong way, and maybe that's why he's holding back a little bit, Jack. I don't know. We'd have to ask him, but I have no idea. Let's see. Okay, Andy got 2 minutes for roughing. Minton got 2 minutes for roughing. That's it. So offsetting penalties. Yeah, they're still going with it was a holding the stick call. That's bogus. Okay, he clocked him on the side of the head, but I don't think that was very hard. And I think Jackeye was already going down when that happened. They just showed a replay. Anyway, it's over. It doesn't really matter at this point. So we'll have a 4-on-4 when they decide to start. All right, well, we're 4-on-4. Some good work there by Caulfield to get the puck deep. But, I mean, he didn't have control of it. Boston comes back in. And it's in the corner. Dobson, nope. Boston's got it. And they score. 1-0 Boston. Kuznetsov, the guy we couldn't freaking say his name, got the first goal. Anybody have Kuznetsov? Monty was a little bit out of his net to the side, and Kuznetsov hits him with or Monty gets a piece of it, and not enough of it goes in. Where's Brad? Brad's going to be in a sec. Brad's going to be in a sec. Watch and see. Monty sucks. Pasternak and Zadorov with the assists. That sucks. That's stupid. Well, guys, you got to play a little better, man. Come on, Demidov, show him how it's done. Oh, my God. Hudson, I think, hit the post. I can't hear because on TV, so my sound is down, but it looked like he hit the post. And here comes Bruin all alone. It was Pasternak. Nice defensive play by Hudson, I believe, or Mathis, I'm not sure who. Someone. Maybe it was Dobson. I don't know who it was. Okay, it says Montreal power play 1 second. What was that for? How do we have a 1 second power play there? Come on, boys, fight harder. Danger. Nope, cleared out. Whoa. And we're going to have a slashing penalty to Dobson? I didn't see that. PK for Montreal. Okay, wait. Phil, you said all yours. You guessing kicked up your feet. What's all yours? Number one. And has it really been 13 unanswered goals? We gave up 7. This is 8. And then it was 5-1, but we started off. We got the first goal that game. Oh, God damn, 13 unanswered goals. What the hell is wrong? I won't be calling Zadorov Big Z. Jesus, come on. This makes me think of Chara. All right, there's a commercial right now. Okay. Yeah, Dobson 2 minutes slashing. How are we looking otherwise? We got to get better at the dot right now. 60 to 40 percentage wise. They're out hitting us a little bit. Yeah, so far. I'll be back on cam in just a minute. Wow. 1940 was the last time they gave up 13 unanswered goals. That's crazy. Can't have nice things, can we? Come on, boys. Let's go get it back. Get that puck. Jesus Christ. Bouncing puck in front of Monty. He corrals it. .139 to go on the power play. Come on, boys. Cleared all the way down. Good block there. But I think Andy. Ooh, that was close. Here they come. 2-on-1. Shorthanded. And they score. Jake Evans ties it up with a shorty. Nice. That to get him going. First shorty of the year, I think, of the season. Nice. Just what they needed. So we got a tie game. And we got 7:48 left here in the first. They still have power play, 35 seconds. So still a little bit of chance for them here. Is there a team that doesn't do the drop pass on the power play? Like every single time? Good play there. I don't know who the Habs player was. Good puck battle win. Sent it down the ice. And that is over. Back to 5-on-5, 7 minutes to go. Whoa, that was, I don't know who that Boston player was, all alone in front. Got the puck. Esamon. Turned around, fired it at Monty. Monty made the save. At least they stopped the unanswered goal thing at 13. Maybe they'll get a few unanswered freaking goals now. About time if that would happen. It seems like it's been a long time. Well, BL, it's Saturday. I get the game on TV. So I get it a little ahead of everybody. Monty's playing well tonight. It doesn't mean well enough. Give him the full benefit. Jeez. Good work there by Demidov. Yeah, big hit by Struble on Jeannot. Returned to favor because I think Jeannot pretty much gave him a big hit just before. Come on, guys. Icing against Montreal, 5:23 go in the first. Oh, who's okay? Second peak, Shorty. Okay, I didn't remember the first. No worries, it wasn't far off. Face off to the right of Monty. Won by Boston. That was a quick chance right in the low slot. I don't know what happened to it. Monty, I think Monty made a save there, sort of. Nice. Puck cleared down. No icing. Under 5 to go. Who's good to see the Habs being physical. I do like that. That's something that has been missing. The only thing they can't win a face-off tonight. Right now, 62.5% for Boston at the dot. As far as the hits, they're actually out-hitting us 10-7, it says. I don't know. I guess we're getting the bigger hits. Paul says, who's Louis? Louis don't look good with a mustache? Oh, you're talking about Marty. His last name's St. Louis, so calling him Louis, I have no clue who you're talking about. So you got to be a little more clear there, Paul. Yeah, I'm sure it's because of Movember. It's Movember. He's growing a mustache, raise money. That's what he's doing. I'm sure that's what he's doing. Or stupid hockey commercial is stupid. Awesome, Guru. You get to see the game instead of listen. The whole team are growing. I don't know, growing something. Sorry, Joe. I don't know what you said there. They want to face off there. Ooh, almost a bad giveaway, but to Pasternak of all people. Excuse me. Oh, mustaches yeah. Most players are doing that. Most athletes, or a lot of athletes, I'll say. Kaslik and Anderson, what's going on here now? Two chicken shits to take on Jack Eye Kaslik, because you know you're going to get your ass kicked if you do that. Shouldn't that be rough and kind of on Kaslik, though? Okay, they called it. Oh, cool. How's going on a PP? Let's make them pay. Hopefully. Of course, they win the draw. Come on, Demidov. Caulfield. Bad. Intercepted pass, or whatever you want to call that. How is that? That better be a 5-on-3 coming up. 5-on-3 for minute 28. Tripping on Zadorov on Caulfield. Right there. Make them pay. Make them pay. You can't grow a mustache? Yeah, me neither. I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Do the whole, do the go-to, whatever. Do that, and it won't look like a 70s porn stash. Come on, 5-on-3. Need a goal. Maybe 2. That would be awesome. What was that though? Guys, 5-on-3. Waste it. God. 38 seconds on 5-on-3. Blow it, boys. Come on, you guys blew a 5-on-3. Jesus. Power play just about done. Cleared down, so power play done. Well, not clear all the way down, but enough to kill off power play. Oh! Balduc, so close. Jesus Christ. And now, McAvoy and Slav looked like they were going to cross-check each other in the face. $35 seconds left in the first. They cleared down. It's not enough. Boston will get another chance here coming in, maybe. Oh, they send it all the way down by accident. And that'll do it for the first. 1-1 after 1. 10 shots to 7 for Boston. And it's 1-1. All right, so we got the intermission. You guys get the floor, whatever you want to say about this. Whatever, anything else you want to talk about, now's the time. Hey, Chicago Joe, how you doing? Wicked says we can't even get in the offensive zone on the power. Well, they did that, but I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, for a 5-on-3, I would have wanted to see more. I mean, a goal would have been great, It was a good first period. I don't know about great. Great to me would be like dominated by the Habs. That's a great first period for Montreal, but it was a good first period. They didn't let Boston scoring first and whatever, just looking like the better team at the beginning, and they didn't let that get to them yet. So far, so good. 2 defensemen on the 5-on-3. At least it was opportunity after opportunity. Slav wasn't on the 2-man advantage. He wasn't? I thought I might have seen him out there. No, you're right. He wasn't out there. Did I miss anything? No. 1-1 after 1 is never bad. I mean, it's not bad on the surface, though. Sometimes they can come out 1-1 and they didn't play very well. So that could be, whatever. But no, it's good that they had the better play in the second part of the period. So hopefully the momentum is still on their side going into the second, and we can build on this. Nothing to build on to take a lead. Certainly didn't dig ourselves a hole like the last 2 games. Definitely. Boston won the first period, says Paul, and the 2 fights. Well, I don't think Zadorov won the fight against Struble. Struble didn't get knocked down, skated away unharmed. I don't think Zadorov won that. I'd say that's a draw. The Jack-Eye fight, whatever, it is what it is. And did Boston win the period? I mean, it's a 1-1 tie. I don't think they won the period. And if they did, and if you can say, and I wouldn't argue, say they were a little bit better than Montreal overall in the first period, that's fine. But to say, wasn't a big win of the period. Slav looked really good on his last shift. It's encouraging. What we often see after, let's say emotive periods like this one, the level of emotion comes back down to earth in the next. Hopefully the intensity remains. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, then there's some games that just stay like that all game. You never know. And then it's the following game where you're expecting more or at least the same, and then that one is not nearly what you would think. Boston player had a sorer hand. You call that a win? That would be a win for Montreal. Our second period has been our Achilles heel. I mean, not every game, though. So hopefully that won't happen in this game. Fingers crossed. It's almost like their killer instinct is gone after the first 15 games. I wouldn't say gone, misplaced. And they just got to find it again. I don't think it's gone for like the season. They're in a slump. I mean, that's what it is. You lose 4 out of 5, you're in a slump. A win against, you could argue their top, like for some people, it's their top rival. Like a win against a team like that could go a long way towards bouncing back to how they were the first 15 games. In my opinion. I mean, I don't expect them to stay like this all season. Heaven forbid. All right. Who's got something to say? Got something to say? Say it to my face. I don't know what I'm looking. I'm looking around for something. I don't know what. They were not used to be in first place in the whole league. I mean, I don't think that's what happened. I mean, that's true. They're not used to it. I don't think that's why they couldn't hold it. Recently, it's been the first period that's been the issue with the classic 2 goals on 4 shots. Lately, yeah, the last little bit. But I mean, listen, they didn't have that happen in this game, so that's a bonus right there. Although, LA wasn't it 1-1, and then LA got 4 in a row? Wasn't it like that? Or I guess I'm not. It had to have been 5 in a row. Anyways, the injuries. Nobody wants to talk about the injuries or anything like that. What they might do. How do you think Davidson looked first period so far? I didn't notice him too much second half of the period, Davidson, but I thought in his first few shifts he looked decent. Yeah, fair enough, Huzu. Let's see if they play a full 60 minutes. We got 40 to go. Hughes got injured while eating his supper. Apparently, some kind of a cut. The fact they had to operate though on it, and that he's going to miss. He's going to miss the 8 weeks because they're only going to reevaluate in 6, which means maybe they'll say, okay, he can start. Like I don't think they'll be giving him the green light in 6, but you never know. But he's out minimum 6. Apparently cut himself. I must be serious enough. They had to operate ligament, something like that. Did he almost cut his finger off? Like something got to be pretty serious. David, good assessment. Davidson looked dangerous deep in Boston's zone, not spooked at all. Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to look spooked. He seems to have the right attitude, hard worker, knows what got him there. Tough steak. Steak was so tough he didn't realize it was his finger. Decisively. I disagree. I don't think he hit Jack Eye that hard. Yes, did he win the fight? Yeah, he knocked Jack Eye down. Okay. I don't think he beat him up or anything like that. He got the better of him right off the bat, and Jack Eye wasn't able to recover. That's how I saw it. But they're showing it right now. He got him one shot in the head. Okay, actually, you're right. That's what knocked him down, but that's it. So I don't know how decisively. Did he win the fight? He won the fight. BL says, whose mother cut? BL says his mother cut his. Oh, Jack Hughes. His mother cut his food for him up until this year when he decided it was time to try and live on his own, and it didn't go very well. Yeah, BL, okay, that shot to the side of the head, that's what knocked him down. It is a win for Jeannot, but it didn't last long enough to say it was decisive. That's all my point is. Jack, I might need a few more sessions with George Larac. Maybe he needs a little brush up on the strap. Whatever, it's possible. You're going to get an eye shot. Who's going to get it? You're getting a shot in your eye, or he's going to get a shot in the eye. What are you talking about? Why is Veleno still in the lineup? Because they keep putting him there. I mean, right now they're not carrying any extra guys, so there's no 13th forward. They just called up Davidson. I don't know who else they're going to call. They could call up. Just because he beat Jeannot does not mean that he's going to beat Jacky necessarily at all. You rather see a young guy get a chance over Veleno? Yeah, but you see, the problem, more than likely, if you waive Veleno to send him down, you lose him. You could say that's not a bad thing, but I mean, there's a point where you don't have enough bodies, and you got to. So I don't know if that's good. And Veleno's not making a lot, so bring back Shem Pickle. Who's he playing for now? I don't. Is he in the league at all? I'll ignore that, BL. Jacky definitely needs a sparring partner and not anyone. There's got to be a 6'9" freak in the minors somewhere. I'm just going to let Jacky know what you're saying about him and direct him to where you live. That's all. Let him take care of it. Not that I know where you live. Although some of you I do. But I wouldn't tell anybody. Don't worry. I'm just making a joke. I would never give anyone's information out like that. Not for, I mean, for money maybe, but, you know. Just joking. Let's see now. I'm just looking at stats from the game. Nothing really stands out too much right now. They're out hitting us 15-10. And basically it's 2 face-offs to 1. They win 2, we win 1. All right, what is anybody got anything else? We can talk about, oh, that's not supposed to happen until I do this. I don't know why I did that on camera. YouTube is going to be mad at me. No, they're not really. Hyman back tonight. I heard that, yeah. But, I mean, they to do that, they had to waive Troy Stetcher, is that his name? Who was effective there in Edmonton. And then Stetcher gets picked up by Toronto. So they lose Stetcher, they bring back Hyman, which, I mean, Hyman's got to come back. But I don't know, how good of a move was that to lose Stetcher, who's been playing, from everything I'm reading, really good in Edmonton. Are you talking about Arbor? Yeah, don't worry for Arbor. He's going to be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. He's going to be fine. I think it's more important for Arbor to still be tough, to still be intimidating, but he's got to play good hockey. And I think he's concentrating a lot on that. And he has been playing better of late. And I think that might be some of what it is. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. No, is that a commercial? What is that? I guess that's a commercial. Stupid commercial. I don't know why that would be of interest to you guys. Come on, don't be quiet here. Let's go. Conversation has been going good. I got nothing else. Next game though is Monday. Don't forget, next game is Monday. at 7:30, and they are playing the Blue Jackets. I believe it is still a home game, and that'll be on Prime TV, on Prime. So don't forget, next Monday. Can't carry a big goon these days. Can't. That's what I said. It's important. He's got to be able to play. Who said he knew a guy? I knew a guy once. Son of a scout. Son of a scout. In the queue, the kid was 6'10", 7th round pick for Philly. Playing senior, legitimately slapshot hockey. Maybe we should get him to tutor Jack Guy. No, I think Jack Guy is going to be fine. Do you think Dobson will make Team Canada if there's an injury? I don't think if there's, I mean, as it is, I don't think so. But if there's injuries to some of the defense, yeah. Inufi Joe, no, a good thing I'm not the coach. It's a good thing I'm not the coach, but I hope we can pull out a win too. And listen, it's 1-1. I mean, there's no way they're not out of it or anything. Dobson will not make Team Canada. You can't say that. You don't know what injuries are going to happen. And he won't make the initial roster. No. If that's what you're saying, I totally agree with that. But we don't know if he will make Team Canada. But if the question is he going to be named to the team that's got to be named soon? No, I don't think so. And Nick Suzuki better pick it up soon, too. Well, they're back on the ice, so that went pretty quick. Also, Bill, why for the Blue Jackets? Either there's a gunfight somewhere not that far from me, or someone's got fireworks going on. It was a short one because it stopped. Maybe there was a gunfight there. That would be something. All right, we're underway. Need a good start to this period. Icing against Boston. All right, starting second period, as we all know, is 1-1. Shots are 10-7. And that's all I got. Oh, that's a tripping call on Demidov. Missed. I'm sorry. That was a tripping call. That should have been a tripping call. Demidov got tripped right to the side of the net. Yeah, that's not. It's not hunting. You were in the other room channel for the first. What do you mean by that? Come on, boys. A little pressure here. That's not going to last much longer. Nope. All alone. Good save, Monty. I don't know who that was. Breakaway by Bruin. Geeky? Is that Geeky? Who? I don't know who that was. Good save, Monty. You were in a room and no one was there. I was in your waiting. No, you couldn't be. You have to be invited to that. That could be. See, I don't know how this works for the other for the portrait one. I thought it all the same. I don't have to be separately in any room because I'm broadcasting from one place. So I don't know what to tell you. It's a new thing. I don't know if that it's so I don't know. I noticed the other night, the last game I had it on as well. Nobody, it didn't even go off. Like it didn't even start up. So I don't know. They just scored. It's 2-1. Not for us. I didn't see it well. So low rye. Was he screened? Yeah, Andy. I think Andy screened him there. It was a far away, but it was still a screen. My opinion, but maybe you want to blame that on Monty. It's 2-1 Boston. He was screened. Andy was right in front of the shooter as a shot came. I call that a screen. And then with a well played shot, it's a difficult save. Yeah, I mean, who's it? Sorry for that. That's my notification. They did miss that call. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people didn't see it. I saw Demidov tripped at the side of the net before the puck came down the other way. I'd have to see the replay again to be for my mind to be changed, but that's what I saw. So you kind of think of it, that goal shouldn't have happened because we should have been on the power play. Jesus. We need a big goal. Guru, they definitely are. They're spending most of the time in their own zone. Not good. How I saw was the puck was going the other way, and it was a little bit behind the play, and they didn't see it. So I'm not really blaming the refs totally, but that was a missed call as opposed to a blown call. Should they have seen it? They probably should have, but I could see how that could get missed. It still was a trip. Offside call. Come on, go get it. Yeah. Need a little luck, too. A little luck would help. I'd take a lucky goal. I'll be back on camera in just about 30 seconds. Okay, so they are in Columbus. I thought they were still here on Monday. Commercial break, commercials. We're having another fake wrestling. Whatever, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. It's enough commercials. Come on, we're waiting long enough here. Jesus. All right, well, Montreal needs to, they got to, I don't know, got to find their legs, something. They got to figure a way to stay out of their own zone because I don't know what the zone time is, but Boston's definitely leading on that. Jesus, look at that stat. Goaltending not doing the job then. Jesus. Ah, what happened there? What the hell, man? Big scrub behind the net. Tell Zadorov to go fuck himself. Not having as much fun in this game as I was hoping. I gotta say that. Oh, how'd they not score there? Jesus. That was a good chance. A little more of that, boys. A little more of that. Come on. Keep the pressure. At least we got some pressure and some zone time there. I see a little more of that. Oh, good save there by Swayman. Good, got his pad on that. Davidson close. Davidson's been close at least 2-3 times in this game. Oh, a holding penalty. Fraser Minton. Montreal going on the power play. And they're playing a little better. Maybe we get something. Who knows? Would be nice. They're gonna get a 5-on-3 again? Or who got the penalty? Slashing slap. No? Oh, McAvoy. 5-on-3 for 1:50 now. Slashed, slap stick, broke it. Iscorchi. Club 11 left in the second. 2-man advantage. Better passing would be nice. They can't pass for their fucking lives here. Whiff on the shot. Can't pass. Demonov needed to shoot that at the goalie. I don't know. 14 seconds left, man. Demidov should have taken. He had a chance there. He should have taken a shot, not passed that across the cross ice. Yeah, I agree. Something wrong. You can't score on a 5-on-3. There was something wrong there. Jesus Christ. How can you not score on a 5-on-3 for that long? And they're not going to score at all. Nope. 5-on-3 is done. Power play overall is done. They take another penalty? Yep. Habs going on power play again. Interference on for Lindholm for interference, let's say. 10 minutes left in the second, by the way. Shots are tied at 14, so. Power play 0 for 15 in the last 5 games. Man, passing sucks tonight. Jeez. And Demidov, shoot through the crowd. Do something. Demidov seems afraid to shoot. Oh, blood. Oh, he got a hit in the face or something. Stick, something. If that's a high stick, there's no doubt that's 4 minutes. Was that McAvoy? Yeah, McAvoy. In the mouth? Where the hell did he get hit? Oh yeah, right in the face. Oh, that's gotta hurt, man. Wow, that's gotta hurt. Well, that takes their one of their best defensemen off the ice for imagine for the game. The rest of it, 57 seconds left on the power play. Dot gets tossed from the dot. It's fine. He can't take faceoffs anyway. Bolduc. Well, he didn't win it really, but they control it. Boston's very aggressive on this PK. They clear it down. 40 seconds left on it. Nope, killed off again. Six and a half to go here in a second. Power play went from penthouse to outhouse. Yeah, listen, it's true. And thank God they were so good at the beginning of the season, or their number would be abysmal right now. Montreal actually leading. Well, they should be after 5-on-3 in shots, 18-14 right now. We're leading at something right now. Fuck off and stick it out. They got to understand that whether you score with a lucky bounce off your ass or a triple hurricane into a Michigan, they both count as one on the scoreboard. Yeah, they got to start. They got to practice KISS. Keep it stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. They got to go back to a little bit of that, you know. Plus, I don't know. Demidov's got to get confidence in his shot or something. I don't know what it is with that. I think twice there already tonight. I thought he should have shot when he passed. Ay. Hopefully this slump won't last much longer. And it would be awesome if they could somehow find a way to win tonight, even though they're not at their best. And if they could pull out a win there, that would go a long way towards helping their confidence grow a little bit. They have come back on the hits count, 18-18 now, tied up there. A little bit better on the face-off percentage. A little bit better. And we got a commercial. Guess who's getting the next power play? I hope it's Boston, but probably us. Their passing has been bad all night. Where's Bucko? Another puck off the netting. Face off in front of Monty. Coming up. 5:13 left in the second. What happened there, Doc? Did he get hit with a puck? What happened? That looked like it hurt, whatever it was. Face off to the right of Monty. Won by, basically controlled by Boston, not won. 4 minutes to go here in the second. In what's turned out to be somewhat of a boring second period, though, right? Not just me. I mean, there's overall been a little boring. Now it's Zadorov and Slav having words anyway. Slav getting a penalty? Slav's getting a penalty? No? No, maybe not. Hey, if they lose, it's all on them with the weak power play and not scoring on the 5-on-3 opportunities, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, 2 5-on-3s, and for long periods of time, not just short 5-on-3s, you got to score on one of them. At the least, you got to score on one. So, yeah. What did you tell us, Paul? What did you tell us that I missed? Slav penalty? Is it a Slav penalty? I don't know. They broke away. I don't know if there's a penalty at all. Yeah, it is a bit boring. They've been having trouble again with the zone, getting out of their zone for a while. I'm going off camera. I got to munch on something. I don't like eating on camera. I'm a hungry man. But yeah, they've been having trouble with the zone thing it's been a little bit again, you know? Trying not to make noise with this. That's not here. No. Pasternak very close to a Bruins point streak. Not record, but tie one. Bobby Orr, too. Yeah, hooking call. Slap. And they score on the power play. Great. 3-1. Arvidsson. I don't know if I want to blame Monty on that one or not. Trying to decide. Hey there, Mike. Been a while. Good to see you out there, man. Yeah, Habs need to be a little more aggressive in their own zone. Peak and Galley. 2 guys on Galley. Really? You like Catholic also? That seems fair. Can't win if you don't score. Well, that's obvious. Unless you can tie 0-0. They got another pair. Yeah, Montreal on the power play again. Not that it means much. Dangerous. Minute 15 to go on the 4-on-4. And now minute 45 to go in the second. All right. Hasn't been much to be excited about for Habs fans this game, that's for sure. Oh! Cole Caulfield with the power play goal. No, 4-on-4 goal. Cole Caulfield gets his 13th. 3-2. Well, there's something. I just said not much to be interested but for Habs fan. And hey, Cole said, grab my beer, or hold my beer. And he went out and scored. Look at that. Suzuki with a little feed. Caulfield, no doubt. Nice little backhand flip right at the crease. And it's a late period goal too, so maybe that gives him a little momentum, hopefully. Just don't give up another one here. Struble with the other assist for Montreal. Running out of time. Good pressure here, but now they're running out of time on it. 10 seconds left in the period. Yep. Going to end up 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Not bad so far. Considering how they've been playing and everything, that's not bad that they're within 1 going into the third. I wouldn't have thought that. So I'll take that. I'm 30 seconds ahead of City TV. I'm watching it on City TV. I'll agree with that. He's been noticeable out there. Why not shoot in the slot? Well, they scored a goal here. It's good. Well, I don't know. I didn't see where they missed a shot in the slot. Up 1 going into the third for Boston. BL says worst lead in hockey. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Maybe they can tie it up, and I don't know. We'll go from there. But maybe they can tie it up. Only one behind, only going into the third. Not too bad. Hits are still tied up. 22 hits apiece. They are no better at the face-off dot, though. It's still basically they get 2, we get 1. Block shots, though, 17 for us, 9 for them. So that's something. What else? Yeah, that's it. All right, what do you guys got? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't believe that 2-0 lead is the worst lead in hockey, but that's a cliche saying. I'd rather be up by 2 goals than 1. We'll see how it works. Montreal, hopefully, will have some momentum in the second to start. If they can tie it up early, could be good. All right. Everyone's quiet. Wait for everyone to come back from getting something in the kitchen or going to have a piss or something. All right. Who's got something? Want to see Demidov shooting more? Yeah, he's got to shoot more. Instead of passing all the time and push into the net. Twice in I know one was in the second, but twice this game, I thought he should have shot when he passed. So, like, you never know. I mean, we could be up. We could have 2 more goals if he would have shot. I thought he had really good opportunities on those. I don't know what makes them not shoot. I mean, he's still getting his comfort in the NHL, I imagine. All right, who's got something to talk about? Hey, we can talk about anything you want. I don't care. It's third period. It's second intermission. Excuse me. And well, wherever you want to go, as long as we're having a conversation here. I got nothing other than what do you think for next week against Columbus? And well, what do you think's going to happen in the third? Can they break out of this slump, whatever the hell they're in? Can they get momentum from that second goal of theirs and come out early and tie it? I don't know. I just gave you lots of stuff to talk about. People are leaving though. You know what? Montreal's only down by one. They're not out of this game. There's no doubt they're not out of this game. We've seen them come back. Hopefully we can get back to where they, first 10 12, 13 games where they were not out of a game. I guess the first 15 games. They were not out of a game, even they could be down by 3, and we saw them come back. So I'd like to see them get back to that by coming back with I guess 2 unanswered goals it would be to tie it up. If they could at least get back there, they had a little slump last 5 games, 1 win in the last 5 games. Stop the bleeding there. You gotta start putting a couple of wins together. Oh, Andre, no doubt that he'll get it eventually, and you're probably right. It's just a little bit of a confidence thing, whatever. He's a pass first kind of guy, which when you're young, especially, um, it can work against you at times, right? Until you learn when to pick your spots to do to either pass or shoot, obviously. So I'm no doubt Demon was going to get it. Just can he get it tonight? Also, good to see Caulfield get a goal, which means line one on the board. They've been not. They haven't been producing much in the last 5 games. One of the reasons why they're lost 4 out of 5, in my opinion. So we need to see them contributing more. And maybe third period, they can put another goal in or something and get this game in the can in the W column. What are they showing here? Tampa and Florida. Tampa up on Florida. Tampa's got 7 guys out. Like I don't even think. Like I don't know how they're winning this game. Columbus is a tough team, very fast and high scoring. It will be a hard game, especially it's going to be in Columbus. So there's that too. That's why get the job done tonight, and stop the bleeding on the losing streak. It's not really a streak yet; it's just 2 games in a row. So stop it in its tracks. And also, if they want to finish, in the top 3 in the division and not have to be a wild card, you can't lose too many games in a row. You can't have any of these streaks like that. You know, you don't want to win more. You don't want to lose more than 1 game at a time. That's how all the top teams do it, with very few losing streaks. Nobody talkative. Still, eh? All right, well, what else I got? Oh, what do you guys think of Davidson? Let's talk about this kid. He looked good in the so far in this game. Not like crazy good, but he looked solid. He's got chances. He almost had a goal. Yeah, I like what I see from him. And he's playing on a line with Gallagher and Veleno. So that's pretty good because they haven't had much success so far this season. And Gallagher is getting assists and stuff, but he hasn't. I don't think he's got a goal yet. And Veleno just, I don't know, disappointed in Veleno. What goes wrong, Rick? Just the usual slope down, which happens from time to time. No, it does. It just that they've got to stop the bleeding on that. David, what do you mean by no tic-tac-toe? Like, the coaches showing them how things go, or they're too much of that tic-tac-toe kind of passing and not enough shooting? A little too fancy, and they gotta be a little more simple. And the power play, I don't know, they're moving the puck, but not like it was. They're not getting these quick movement side to side. Got to make the goalie move side to side more, especially on a 5-on-3, man. I don't know how you spend what 3 minutes and about 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the 5-on-3 about overall, and no goals. Like that's not good. You can't do that. You gotta convert on those, or you're not gonna win a lot of games when you're not converting on a 5-on-3 like that. Yeah, Huzo, I get that. That's the long game. What you're talking about, I get that. We're just talking about it on a game by game basis here. But of course, you're right. It's still a young team. It's the youngest team in the league. There's going to be lots of nights, I imagine, where we're going to suffer through some mistakes. It's part of the going forward. But it on a game by game basis, it's very frustrating. I think it's only because you know what at this kind of start they had 15 games. As good as that start was, we didn't want to go back to them playing like this. I think that for me, that's what it is. I'm frustrated that, again, it's these, I don't know, difficult games when I'm not expecting it anymore at this point. It's going to happen from time to time, but right now. Anyway, let's see how they break out of that. They got to break out of it. That's going to show kind of team they are. Three passes tape to tape. What are you talking about, Bill? To score a goal? That's tic-tac-toe. I know what tic-tac-toe is. Plus, their passing tonight is horrendous. Their passing tonight's been horrendous. That's just not going to help you in any way. A sign of a great team or a good team or a contending team is how they are able to win games when they're not at their best. They're clearly not at their best tonight. I'm not a hey Joe, not a big salmon eater myself, but I mean it still sounds good. I know what he meant by that. It's if I know BL, I'm not new to this. I said they gotta be a little more simple somehow. Especially, you know what, when your passing is not there, in the game, and you're trying to be on the fancy side with the fancy passing plays, it got to be a little simpler. I don't know what they're going to do exactly, but too warm and humid for cooking. Oh boy, I remember. I remember those days. Yeah, we're in our winter. Don't tease us. Right now, well, it hasn't been that bad here, but I still take a hot day where I gotta wait till cook supper till late. I don't mind. Although it hasn't been cold here, not yet. It's -5 there. We're supposed to hit, I think only like -3 or something like that overnight. We're supposed to get some rain though, freezing rain overnight, and tomorrow's supposed to be pretty shitty. So I'm definitely not planning to go anywhere tomorrow. You much prefer cool weather? No, I get that, but do you want minus weather? I don't think so. For me, cool weather, like, low 20s in the summer. On the cool side, on the cool side. Are we having sleet tomorrow? No, I don't think it's going to be sleet. Like, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but we're supposed to have, they call it here now, a wintry mix of a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain. Like, nothing heavy or anything, nothing horribly bad, but enough to, cause icy conditions. So I'm supposed to wake up to tomorrow, so we'll see. So far, I mean, I don't know. I've been sitting here for a couple hours, but walked my dog about a half hour before the show, and we didn't even have any snow yet. So you never know. Hopefully, it'll miss us completely. That would be awesome. But I won't know till I go out after the game and take the dog out. David says overpassing. That's part of it. Well, that's what when I say a guy should shoot, not pass. He's overpassing. You've taken off a winter coat in Canberra. It was 7 Celsius. I was feeling warm, but I had a suit on as well. Yeah, in 7 Celsius. Okay. Oh, we're back. Oh, they're underway for the third. Didn't even know. 7 Celsius not that bad, especially if you're coming out of the winter into the early spring. You get a day like that. That seems like a really warm day. We'll get back to that in about 3 months, 3.5 months. Habs took a penalty here. It's a delay. So we're gonna start off with a PK. Just 44 seconds into the third. Want to come do my place, Huzu? BL, yeah, it is nuisance weather. But listen, it is what it is. Monty with a good stop, 8 seconds into the power play. Good glove stop. I guess I should get back on camera, eh? What kind of a pass was that by Pasternak? Or did that go off something? It looked like Pasternak shot it right out of play, but that would have been a penalty, I believe. Little kid got the puck, looked happy. Good battle for a puck behind the net. Ooh, who's got that? Habs. Andy, 1-on-1 there. Short-handed. He couldn't make anything happen, though. Bruins send the puck all the way down. McAvoy admitted in a Montreal hospital. Wouldn't be surprised. Either broken nose or possibly cheekbone, and maybe needed stitches or something. Although stitches they can do there at the Bell Center. Yeah, maybe he broke his nose. That's why all the blood. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So they got to set it over there. So he's definitely not coming back for this game. Yeah, let me get up back on camera. Jeez, I've been off camera for a while, eh? Two on one. Pass couldn't get through. Again, should have shot. A little pressure here, though. Well, they're firing pucks, man. They can't advance the puck right now. Jesus. Dumped in. Let's see if they can get it. Yep. That might be a delay game, is it? No. Is it Zadorov put it over? That'd be awesome if we get a delay of game power play here. Yeah, Zadorov right over the glass. Habs will have a power play. Not that it's been good at this game, but maybe you never know. Maybe we'll get one here. It looked like it hit him on the cheekbone, but I ran to the side there, so I bet you. I have no idea, but a lot of blood. So I would think because if it's a cut, like it gets hit there, and his cheek gets cut open, they can fix that there at the Bell Center. But a broken nose, they gotta X-ray and place it back. That's probably at the hospital. So that's what I'm thinking. Come on, guys. Ah, how did you miss that? Oh my God. 57 seconds left on the power play. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, there was a lot of blood. That's why I'm assuming it was a broken nose. But yeah, I mean, he could have gotten cut there and broke a cheekbone from the look of it. Could be that too. Because we didn't really see after, so he could have a cut on the cheek and a broken cheekbone. It might have also could have been down around the jaw. Could have a broken jaw. Either way, I bet you that hurt a lot. Either way. Yeah, it's gonna get killed off. Seven minutes gone in this third period. Passed it with a hell of a move there. Monty made a save. What happened there? There a penalty? Yeah, Struble. High stick, I think, for Struble. Geez, there have been so many penalties, it seems like. How many so far? Habs have had 7 power plays and Bruins 4 so far. That's crazy amount of penalties so far. Anyway, it is what it is. Another shorty would be great. Another shorty would be awesome. David, he might have lost some teeth there. Yeah. Yeah, too much passing. They just got too much passing tonight. So I don't know what's up with that. Just an AC/DC concert. I guess they're coming here. So they're showing the band like from 20 years ago, 25 years ago. That's not what they look like now. That's so funny. You're going to go thinking you're going to see that band, you're going to be disappointed. Oilers, Canes tied at 3. Leafs, Hawks tied at 2. Look at that. Leafs are tied in a game. Kings up 1-0 on the Sens in the third. Here's your updates. Yeah, go Hawks, go. You're not kidding. Good for the Kings. So Boston on the power play once again. Did I mention AC/DC? That's on next week here. Last night was Metallica. Awesome. Yeah, I mentioned AC/DC. I don't know where they're at. I think they're coming here soon. Tickets are on sale, I guess. I don't know when they're going to actually get here. I'm not saying it's like anytime very soon, but like I said, the band they're showing on the commercial, that's not how they look today. That's for sure. Let's say Monty. Ooh, Matheson got mad at something, man. Yeah, there's Geeky and someone else, and there's Scrum in the corner. But boy, Matheson got mad at. So I didn't see what it was. Honestly, I didn't see the guy do anything, but he was mad. Let's see if they show it here. Oh, I okay. I guess a late stick, number 71, tapped his stick. Yeah, on Monty's stick, and Matheson said, "No effing way are you gonna do that." Was it? It was Arvidsson 71. So Geeky's getting the penalty. Evans is in the box. Strubel's in the box, and just Geeky. Okay, but one of them had a penalty before. That's the power play. So now it's offsetting there. 4-on-4 here now. No, still 5-on-4. Right, just offsetting. $22 seconds left on the power play. Halfway through the period. Shots are 24-23, by the way. Boston leading there, and they are leading 3-2. Jesus, advance the puck past the goal line might be nice, guys. Is Demidov playing with Nick and Cole? I think so. No, he was just out there still on a shift change. Okay. Good takeaway by Hudson there. Have the shots changed? Now they're 24-22 for Montreal. I don't know how that changed. That's weird. They're pushing. Yeah, I saw that Davidson. He's had a good game for his first game. He's got shots. He's got. I thought overall good job so far. You should write that down. Oh, off the post there. Wow, just saw it. Replay. Cosmic, yeah, no, I like the shots he's taken. I like his game so far in his debut. I imagine he's going to get a few games before they make a decision on him. So if he keeps playing like that, he's going to score. He's going to score some goals. But I mean, he's a goal scorer, so. And he seems comfortable out there. How are we doing stats wise? They've evened up the hits 24-24, 25-24 now for Montreal, hits wise, and 21 block shots to their 12 for us. So there's that. Still 60-40 at the dot. Oh, nice redirect they just showed there in the replay by Davidson. Five minutes to go. In third, because this one's coming down to the wire anyways, it looks like. Habs are running out of time to get that tying goal, but there's still time. It was a nice pass that Slav fed through to Caulfield, I think. Uh-oh, breakaway. What? Oh, that didn't go in. That hit the pipe. Bruins. I don't know who that was. Took the shot, but it hit the pipe. The crossbar looked like. 3:50 to go. You're running out of time, boys. Running out of time. You might want to try to get that goal soon. That was Kuz Newton. Kuznetsov. Well, coming down to it, they're either going to get a goal or they're not. They're going to pull the goalie soon, I would think. Monty's coming out soon. You got to think, right? Says snow likely to continue over the next several hours. I can't see from here if it's snowing or not. Kind of hope not. Doesn't look like it. I don't see any snow out there. So I don't know where they're saying it's snowing, but not here. Edmonton, Carolina, OT. Huh. Ooh, somebody took a big hit there. I just saw it. The replay. .310 to go in the third. Are we going to see late game heroics? And when are they going to pull Monty? I would think we're under 3 now, so it's going to be any time now. They can control the puck here. They might pull him here. Oh, man. Was that Caulfield? It's a good chance there. And then he get nailed in the... Oh, it was Evans, actually. Shoot. And 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes left for them to tie it up. Not looking like it, but they've had a few where it didn't look like they were going to do it, and they did. So let's hope. Oh, God damn it. Timeout Montreal, 1:44 to go. Is Monty going to come out of the crease? Doc just scored, just a J-Fan for Chicago. Thanks for that. You had me wondering, first of all, how the hell could you have that? And I don't see it. Is Monty out already? Yeah, okay. I see him there. He's on the bench. Let's see what they can do. 144. That's what they got. Demidov. Last minute. It's gonna be a long one. It's a long losing streak. 5 out of 6. $36 left. That was close. Almost an empty goal, though. No, that'll do it. Whistle with 1.9 seconds. That's barely enough time. They'll be right off the draw. .4. They put some time. That's it. Boston wins 3-2. Damn it. 5 out of 6 games lost. Man, they got to turn it around soon. That's really disappointing, man. Ay, a nagging injury for... Is Suzuki hurt? Not that I know of. I haven't heard anything. Shoot le puck esti Gaulis the Tabernac, says Huzu. He doesn't seem as sharp as usual. I mean, you never know, right? Hasn't had any points. He had one tonight, but other than that, in a few games. So I don't know. I have heard nothing, though. Better game than the last few. This is true. Good last by 2 even teams. Good test by 2 even teams. Yeah, listen, it was a very close game. Either way you look at it, and it's too bad. I thought they would come out. I'd be better tonight. That's all. Yeah, those two 5-on-3s killed us. I mean, if they score on those, I mean, even get one, right? It's a tie game. They go to overtime at worst. So we lost the special team battle, no doubt. They had a power play goal and we had a shorty, so we didn't totally lose the special team battle though. But two 5-on-3s for the length of time they had them for as well, and you're talking about that's not good. All right, so for members, I will be doing the review not too long after. I might take my dog out first, if we haven't got rain yet or snow. I'll do that so I can give her a walk without having any bad weather, and then I'll get that out there. It won't be a hard one. It won't be long, I'm sure, but I'll have that within an hour after this. So I'm back on Monday for the Columbus game. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be filming Abnormals. If I get it done early enough, it'll be out tomorrow night. If not, it'll be out on Monday. So look for that. Don't forget to check out the store, that QR code at the top in the corner there. You can check that out. That brings you to the store. Check that out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, you can get one beautiful cover for the phone. All right, that's it. I'm going to take off, and I'll see you next game. That's it. If any news does happen tomorrow, I should be home all day. I should have done a video about the Newhook and Gooley injuries, and by the time I really thought, oh, you should do that video, it was like an hour from the game, so I didn't have time. If any news comes out on any of that, I will do a video tomorrow. Other than that, have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you next game or for the podcast. And that's it. I'm looking at the wrong screen to sign out of here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night.